Has anyone ever thought to ask Lila what does she think about the incident? No. No one has. No one cares about what Lila thinks. We're finishing Who's Lila. We're feeling very blue because it's time to say goodnight to Lila. I ran out of palettes. So I made another custom palette, and this one's just, you know, it's a nice little dark blue. Easy on the eyes. Though it turns out there is another palette we can unlock, I noticed. Alright, so we got a bunch of endings last time, including the true ending. I guess if you would consider it the true ending, where Lila reveals all secrets to Detective Yu, and Detective Yu did not like what he heard. Not at all. But that was only because we got all the cards. There are other things we can do that do not involve the cards. These are just going to be some, well, I guess sort of more miscellaneous secrets that we're doing to wrap things up, because the game has a lot of secrets, as you may have noticed. I don't actually know how you're supposed to get any of them. We're gonna wake up. Alright. This one's gonna be pretty quick. There's a location we can go to. I don't know if there's any clues in the game that tell you this. I just looked up some secrets. Of course, as we have seen, that there are a number of items in the game that you need outside information to learn. Some of these things I just don't know where the information came from. Like some of the things I do know, like when I looked at the Temperance card on Ichio. So that was pretty clear where that clue came from. But there are some clues that I don't know where exactly you would find out about them. And one example is this address that we're about to go to. So apparently one of the addresses we can go to is Olitsa Lenina, comma 93. Okay, yeah, there we go. Was there... I'm not sure if there was anything in the game about that, or if this was just some sort of... something outside, somewhere else, that would have told us about this. What do we have here? It's a poster with John Lennon on it. Okay, that's the other palette. So now, we now have another palette. One final palette for us. It's a fallen chair. Weird. I have a feeling someone's just been here. It smells like ozone. What an odd smell. A PC. It's out of power. Oh, and there's that little statue there. That's on the splash screen for the developer when the game starts up. This thing. Can't click on anything, though. Alright, I guess this is the developer's apartment. I think that's the idea here. Oh, okay, then we can just come back here. Alright, why don't we see what that palette is we just got? No, not that. Settings? Palettes? Alright, so this... let's see... Shiastya. That is quite bright. Oh man, it is a windy and sunny day in Who's Lila. I was thinking that maybe the sun went down and the stars were coming out. No. Sunrise around here. Good morning, world. Well, something else we can do. There's apparently one more ending. We can get a secret ending. Doesn't involve a card or anything because we got all the cards. So we are going to get this ending, and you know, I have been using all of the official palettes. Honestly, I like mine better. I like mine. I would rather just use this one. We're gonna go to school. So the secret ending that we're gonna do, the Lila ending. This involves the main path. We have done the main path a few times, as you know. And we have seen what happens on the main path all sorts of ways. But the Lila ending does require that main path one more time. right, talk to the friends. My face is stretched into a stupid grin. Tanya. I'm disgusted that you would... I'm disgusted at the thought of Tanya. I look disgusted. Look strange. Quit fucking around, do I know something? She's been missing for some time. I might know where she is. Martha said that. She's probably at the principal's right now, dude. Right. Wants to see me. I'll be on my way. What the hell? Alright. Got to talk to the friends so we can find Martha's classroom. Well, so we can get the quest to find Martha's classroom, which leads us into this classroom. No. It's actually not that. Okay, I'm not going into the one I need. Let me go talk to the friends again. Because what has been the case that talking to the friends enables me to go into the right classroom. Hello again, friends. There's no need to talk further. Don't need to talk to any of these. Are we sure we don't need to talk to any of them? There she is. All right, we need to get the information from her. Do we know each other? We were at the party. The Matt's party. We talked there. I remember you. I remember. Yeah. Nope. I remember. I'm so happy to see you. She believes me. I heard, by the way, Tanya's gone. Where is she? Is that so? Seen the police car outside. Martha's at the principal's. What's her classroom? I'm going to be sad. Made a sad face. It looks weird, but now we're going to put on a performance. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows where she is? I can't imagine. Oh, I need to see her. My heart yearns. And she tells us where the classroom is. Actually, it makes this room appear, right? This becomes room 430. Yeah. Like that. See this. All right, we're going to go up to the roof. Now, apparently, there is supposed to actually be a way where you can beat Mike at the fight. Big Mike. We will see if that actually can happen. Maybe I should save. Yeah, we're going to save that. Yes, save that one. To Skull. Oh, yep, gotta talk to her. She's eating her junk food. Nyeh. I'm happy. I'm a friendly friend. Coming to be friendly. Martha looks frightened. What am I doing here? Want to talk to Martha about something. Have I been to the principal's? No. But she has. We were the last person to speak to Tanya, that's all. Martha knows what was happening. Have you talked to them yet? But why do I want to know? Answer. She did tell them. And Detective Yu wants to see her. Even though apparently there is no Detective Yu. At least that's what the officers in the interrogation told me. You're a very bad friend, Martha. Spreading those rumors. Gossiping about things you don't know nothing about. Okay, here comes Big Mike. Okay, let's see if this works. So, okay, so apparently I can start off being angry. Made an angry face. Mike's more alert. He tenses up. Looking for me. Where's Tanya? Is that why you were looking for me this morning? Mike wants us to cut the crap. Let's see. Oh, I'm so scared of Big Mike. I look scared. He notices I am scared. He feels more confident. Just fucking answer, dude. I don't have time for this. Are you gonna start talking, or do you want it to be like last time? What's with the silent treatment? Spill it, freak, or do you want to get beat? Huh, you want it? No. I was trying to get into scared. Did not do it in time. Mike's tensing up now. Don't pretend you're tough. Look, if you don't want me to beat the shit out of you, you better start talking. Calm down, Graves. What are you, a child? You do realize you'll get in trouble for violent behavior again. Well, that's new. What are you gonna tell on me? Look, buddy, I don't care much at this point. I'll fucking quit school if it means finding Tanya. Yeah, we have asked this before. What am I talking about? The cops are here. They must still be here. But he does not give a shit. Oh, but maybe I'm still scared. What? Maybe I'm scared. I'm scared of Big Mike. I look scared. Mike notices I am scared of him. He feels more confident. Just answer me, man. I'm telling you, I'm not that patient. What's up, cat got your tongue? Spill it, freak. Do you want to get beat? Huh, you want it? Okay, so it's the same thing that we just saw. No, oh no, no, oh no, no, I don't want it. I don't want it from Big Mike. No, I'm just a little guy. I look scared. Well, I guess there's just one thing left to do, buddy. Mike, please wait. Come here, punk. Mike is sure I am defenseless. This is my chance. Oh, my... Oh, to the balls! Big Mike goes down! Stomping him! Giving him the bully stomps! Putting the boots to him! Will, stop. Stop it. Get the fuck away from Graves, you! Mike, are you okay? Is that blood? Man, can you hear us? Oh, we need to get him to the hospital quick. Now is the perfect time to abscond. Let's get to Martha's apartment. All right, we finally beat Mike up. You know, we've been on the roof so many times. Finally, we showed Big Mike that we could actually defend ourselves, maybe. But I mean, it was only with well, I was about to say a sucker punch, but actually more of a sucker knee to the balls. It was maybe a bit much. Like once you get him down, like once you give him the knee to the balls and he's down, a good stomp to the face and then run away is probably enough. Unless you just want to keep putting the boots to him. Send a message, I guess. All right. Then of course we can go to Martha's. We're going to talk to the tenant. I don't know if any of this stuff before the interrogation is needed, but I did want to see what would happen if we did actually beat up Mike. right, and according to this, we should go grrr. We're going to threaten this man. I made an angry face. He hasn't seen us before. It's a close community. They're strange we haven't met. Do you have a problem with that old geezer? And he is surprised that I would dare talk to him in that way. Yeah. Closing one eye like Popeye. Sending a signal of what's in store for him. Gonna eat my spinach. If he doesn't back off. Scram, old man. You want me to cut you? Want me to give you the boots like I did to Big Mike? What is all this? I reach in my pocket, and he changes his mind. Get the hell away from me. His voice cracks. I will leave this place now. He's calling 911 the minute he's in his apartment. Alright, he leaves. I have a more troubling task at hand. We know what that task is. We have seen this task many times. And so we wait. Lila's very dangerous now, more dangerous than ever, for she has mastered the kick to the balls. Could come at any time. How can Lila be stopped now? Who's there? And it suggests just staying neutral. Face remains neutral. And then she wonders, have I come to? And I'm still wondering, like, none of the endings really explains this for me. Why does she say this? I mean, I guess maybe she... Oh, hold on. Is that Tanya? But no, it's not Tanya. We know who it is.
The name is Lila.
I guess maybe that is also a clue for the what was it? The temperance ending we got, where the key to that was acting disgusted when the cop asks us if we are William. Like, what? And it's like, we don't... Lila is insulted that you would say this. Anyway. And so we go home. It's a nice, relaxing night. The stars are out. The moon is shining. Talk to the cops. And then we get arrested. That's me. I doubt we actually have to look at the things in the room, but I always do. Empty table. Is anyone looking through this mirror? Probably. Maybe. Probably. And now We wait? Okay, so the answers to this is going to go kind of similar to what I've done before, which is I'm going to be going neutral quite a bit. Why am I here? Neutral. Neutral 9 times. Well, am I William Clark? Neutral. 2nd time. Have my rights been read before? Never. Seen it in the movies. Reads me my rights. I want water. Neutral 3rd time. My face remained neutral. Photograph. Do I know who was in the photograph? There she is. We know that. Connie Kennedy. Neutral for the 4th time. Relationship. Neutral for the 5th time. William. Certain thing about me. I look like I'm in a comatose state. Why am I doing this? What do you mean? I haven't been showing any emotions. Am I doing this on purpose? No. It's really weird. I don't know what you mean. Come on, man. What's going on? Loosen up. I was acting normal. Neutral 6th time. My face remained neutral. My voice remained lifeless. Why am I doing this? Do I have something to hide? Do many things. They know about psychological pressure. If it's an act, I should drop it now. They'll find a way to get to me. Say something. Am I not going to talk? Let's go back to the start. Talk about Tanya Kennedy. No one says anything. Okay, so now the 2nd cop is going to be coming. He isn't as nice. Still not saying anything. I'm not saying nothing. All right, here comes the other cop. Silent. Yes, I am silent. Yes. But Detective Fisher will make me not silent. He doesn't have time to fuck around. Do I get what he's saying? I am neutral. Well, I want to stay neutral. Want to... Nope. That is not neutral. Well, let's see if... I don't know if it'll still work then. We will see. We will see. Let's keep going. That would have been the 7th neutral. This would be the 8th. My face remained neutral. Not journal. Tanya Kennedy, my former friend. She's missing. I have something to do with it. Better start talking. See if we can stay neutral. Not smiling. No. No. Not... No. Went to angry. Well, I see her. I don't remember. All right. So hopefully the important thing is the 10th choice here, which is not neutral, which is actually disgust. Let's see if it still works. I missed 2 of the neutrals. Apparently the 10th choice is disgust. Disgust. I want to say disgusted. I look disgusted. Where was that? Hang out near the house. The exact place. We got this text before. So I think I didn't do it. I think I did not do it because we have seen this conversation. Officer Hutchins asked that already. But Fisher doesn't care that we asked that already. I'm in big trouble already. Do we have an understanding? Yes, sir. Ask one more time. Just gonna be disgusted again. I'm disgusted that you would ask me that. I look disgusted at my relationship with Tanya Kennedy. His face changes. We're friends. Disgusting friends. Listen carefully. Found a female torso. I don't think that's very scared. He ignores my reaction. All right, I think that we're going to load an autosave. I think we're just going to do that. Because from what I'm seeing, I need to remain neutral. So this would be, let's see, this was... I think we would have been on 6 neutrals so far, and going into this would be the 7th. Don't know if they all have to be neutral, but I missed 2 of them. And then discussed as the 10th one didn't work. So we're going to try a 7th. We're going to try neutral number 7. No, he's not sad. He's not... Nah, it's not smiling either. It's so hard to stay neutral. Okay, he's neutral. This would be number 7. What I'm doing is not new. They crack people real easy. He lowers his voice. They found a female torso. Okay, this would be number 8. Can I actually stay neutral here? Oh, no, I'm staying neutral. I'm staying neutral. We both know who it belongs to. The tests are almost ready. Want us to use DNA? No reaction. I'm the cold-blooded monster everyone sees me as. No emotion, no remorse. Nothing. I don't care about how people will see me. I don't even want to defend myself. Imagine how her mom will feel. How she'll feel when she learns that her daughter was killed by some remorseless fucker. Imagine her face! Yeah, what would her face look like? Would her face be neutral? How spiteful and disgusted she'll be when she sees me in court. I'm a sorry excuse for a human being. I'm nothing. Well, let's not go too far. Did I? Did I kill her? We're not saying nothing. He sees how it is, though. All right. But we have all the time in the world to wait until I start talking. I mean, it goes to this, so after the flashback would be the end. So it seems that if I remain neutral, would I actually have as many choices to actually get to a 10th choice? If I remain neutral at Fisher's first question, we don't actually get any other expressions. But then again, Martha didn't scream, but we did threaten the tenant. Would that change anything here? You just received the news. They found a dead body. No, they found Martha. Okay. Well. Tenant, his name's Murray. Called in saying he heard screaming. Well, I mean, she didn't scream, though. Girl that we talked to earlier today. Such a shame. Strange young man trying to get into that condo. Described William pretty well. Have to wait here. Talk when they get back. No, that's the end. Oh, that's that. Alright, then we get credits. Okay, so... was it because I missed one of the neutrals when talking to the first cop, to Hutchins? I guess it could possibly be that. If that's the case, then going to interrogation room is not gonna work. I could always load up the Martha death. Well, that takes us to the school. But I could always just start from that from the beginning. Oh, no, we don't need to do that. Doing neutral is hard when the face really starts not getting neutral, getting it back into that position. So I can only assume that if I succeeded at going all neutral when talking to Hutchins, that I must get some more opportunity, more questions from Fisher, because how would I get this many neutrals? How would I get that if there was only if opportunities for expressions stopped after the first neutral? The thing is, for the secret ending that we're going for, I don't actually know what the clue is. Like, what clue would you find or be able to get outside the game that would lead you to this? So the problem there is that I don't actually know what it is we're attempting to do. So I just kind of have to go by what this guide said to do. Because I don't know. Because with the temperance ending, we saw the expressions we had to make, and the card did give us a clue as to the conversation that we had to do them in. With this one, I don't know what clues we would have gotten towards trying to do what we're doing right now. Are there clues in the game or outside? Maybe if we get the ending, it'll become more apparent what it is that, like, how we were supposed to figure it out. Yep. She's scared. Neutral. Name is Lila. That's one thing we know. We know that her name is Lila. So the only clue that I have as to what might this ending that we're going for, what might this be, is that there is an achievement. One of the Steam achievements is a two-parter where it says that you should give information to the wrong person, is what it says. And we got 1 out of 2 on that when we did the temperance ending, where we told Officer Hutchins that we are Lila. I assume that the second part of that achievement is telling Fisher that we're Lila. And I think that's probably what this interrogation that I'm trying to do is leading to. But getting 9 neutrals in a row is a bit difficult. So I have tried saving here before. I have tried this, but I don't know. It seems like it puts us back further if I load this. I don't know. Well, I mean, hopefully it works if we have to use it. We will see. We will find out. Hutchins. Okay. We're going to do this again. Neutral number 1. Neutral number 2. Neutral number 3. Neutral number 4. Neutral number 5. Neutral number 6. Neutral number 7. It's more neutrals than I thought we did the first time. Neutral number 8. Okay, we're not getting the silent dialogue where Hutchins tells us that we need to start talking, even though I did respond neutral every time. I guess everything that happened previously to the interrogation does actually change that. Neutral number 9. So we might have to do it from the beginning if that changes this. And then disgust is the 10th choice, but I think that disgusted. Yeah, William. Okay, that was it. So that's weird. So the dialogue I got where Hutchins started yelling at us for not saying anything, that was the wrong path. Something happened to activate that, but that is not the path to this ending. Going neutral, but getting the normal dialogue is the right path, so we can get 9 neutrals and then disgust on the 10th. Okay, I guess this is our secret ending. You keep calling me that. However, that is not really my name. Excuse me? My name is Lila. Yeah, there it is. That's the achievement. Can you elaborate? Did you change your name? No, the name Lila was... Well, we've seen this dialogue before. So far, this is the same dialogue as the Temperance ending. Who are the worms you're referring to? I'm talking about the pathetic wretches gathered by Lawrence. By Lawrence, you mean Professor W.A. Lawrence? Yes, him. You're part of his group, correct? William was, indeed. That's how our collaboration started. A hot collab between influencers. That's when he saw me for the first time. What were the aims of that group? Well, that's easy. The Brethren may have been stupid, but Lawrence has always suspected the satanic and deeply occult nature of our world's order. The streams of social will are in fact supported by this one thing. You see, there have always been works of art, music, poetry, and prose that would live on outside of the will of their creators. These works were able to capture something so deeply suppressed, something shared so universally between people that they were able to live on without the author's control. Oh, like Dada Dog. With the introduction of the World Wide Web, such works have been digitalized. Lawrence was simply seeking a way to birth such digital artifacts on a regular basis. I was supposed to be the generator of them, the animals. I'm sorry, you'll have to stop with this nonsense. You will be evaluated by the court doctors on more time after this interrogation ends. You do realize that you'll go to jail regardless of what you claim you are. This body, if you will, is going to court. It does not matter. My affairs may be fulfilled from any place. You could be dead now had I wanted it. Well, that's a bold claim. In any case, there's no reason to continue this interrogation. The motive and the crime seem to be clear. We will ask you to lead us through the crime scene after this, so we get a more accurate picture. Sure thing, officer. Sure thing. All right. That, I guess, is the Lila ending, where so there was some different dialogue. The bit about, I think, Lawrence wanting Lila to generate memes. I'm pretty sure that part was new. So it was revealing ourselves as Lila to the cop, but in different places during the interrogation. So that is another secret ending. And of course does not involve cards. Now, that are all of the endings. But there is... Okay. There's something else we can do. Give me a second. Alright. One last secret. There it is. Alright. That last save file, you might notice the title of it is Corrupted. The reason it's called Corrupted is because what you have to do to unlock the last secret is go into your save files for the game. Open up a save file in Notepad and like change text, and then save it again. And then when you load up, when you start the game, it'll say it says corrupted. You have to corrupt one of your saves. I'm gonna load it now. There we go. Here's the final secret. So the final secret, is the demon is telling me something right now. Demon is giving me coordinates 36.5 and minus 112.4. So we should go there. Is where we should go. Let's see. You can see the coordinates changing. So let's see. 112. Let's see, heading up to 36.5. Again, if there were clues that indicated this, I don't know where it might be. Now the Y coordinate's going down. That makes Y go up, but X go down. That make Y go down and X go down. This makes X go up and Y go up. Okay, so let's go this way. Actually, no. The Y coordinate is no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we are almost at 36.5. So I want Y to go up. Right? No, I cannot use arrow keys or WASD for this. I just really have to keep clicking like this? That seems weird. I'm getting closer to it. Okay. Oh, okay. This is what we're looking for. This gentleman. So we can find him. It's William. Like Will, but his head is a wheel. It's William. You are not supposed to be here. But as long as you are, you can enjoy our time together. Please, I don't want to be forgotten. You can ask me one question. Whoop, don't walk. No, don't walk away. No, don't do that. Anyway, I can enter some text. Apparently, there are some questions you can ask. Well, I mean, really, there's only one question we would want to ask, isn't there? Lila is the mystery of who Lila is. And seems I can't move anymore. I guess we have to load. I think someone did say... Exit. I think someone did say that's what the Morse code in the projector room said. I believe. Lila is the mystery. Once the mystery is solved, then I guess Lila ceases to exist. There are other questions we can ask, but the guide also said there were other places we could go. And I guess we probably should do that. Let's see. Where do I want to try to go? Like, there are other points of interest besides the one that the demon will tell us about. And I guess we should try to check those out. Something over there. Maybe we can't interact with it. But I guess it's a thing. It's a thing that's here. If you wanted to look at the thing, it is here. I guess there are some objects and such. It can be found in the void. Tree. Everyone loves trees. I guess we can't interact with that either. Walking down is kind of a problem. Because I have to keep clicking on, like, the very bottom of the screen to make him walk down. So 99. It's negative 99. Let's go for negative 22 and negative 99. Picture of Will. Oh, that's actually the picture on the right-hand side. I guess that's where the portrait is stored. Hello, there he is. Hi. He's on both sides of the screen. Let's get that y coordinate to 0. Takes a while to get there, I guess. Well, being that it seems like it's going to take a bit of time, I guess we can reflect on who is Lila. I was quite intrigued by the game. I did like the... I did like the weirdness of it. I did like the idea of changing your facial expressions to make different paths occur. Just going through it and see what would happen. I don't know if it's a game that really benefits from trying to find everything, which of course is what we've been doing. Maybe it's a better game to be thought of as just you go through it and you get the outcome that you get. And that's your outcome. Hey, it's Strupnev. How's Strupnev doing? You know, we never actually got a different outcome with him. We talked to him. He always wanted to kill us because he thought we stole Lila from him. It's like, how dare you do that? How dare you steal my OC? It's like, no, Strupnev, Lila's no one's OC. You only think she is. It's like, no, she mine. She was not his. One other location we can look at. Go to -30 and 0. And here are friends. Faces of friends. And maybe not so friend. Mike was not so much of a friend, but I mean, you know, he had reasons to maybe not be so friend. And it's everyone. Almost, well, a lot of people are here. It's the cast. Looking on in limbo. Well, there are some other questions, apparently, you can ask William. Though, if the answers are like what we got from the first question, then I don't know how much we're actually going to get from him. But like I said, maybe Who's Lila is thought of as just sort of a dreamy, really obscure story that you can go through a few times and get the path you get the outcomes you get. And those are your outcomes. Those are your endings. But maybe if you feel the need to find everything, to just explore the limits, and try to discover everything that can be found. You know, maybe that doesn't really do the game any favors. Maybe one of the lessons to be learned from Who's Lila is that you just need to live and let live. You discover your own path in life, and you don't need to be too concerned about the others, what could have beens, the possibilities. Other timelines in which maybe different things could have occurred. What could have occurred? Well, maybe it's not so important that you find out. Maybe you didn't need to find out. You thought you did, but maybe you didn't really in the end. Maybe you just should have been satisfied with how things worked out for you. And, you know, if maybe the whole ARG outside information thing doesn't do too much for you, you know, maybe you didn't have to deal with it. You could have just left well enough alone. Instead of having to learn everything. Because in the end, really, there wasn't an everything to learn to begin with, you know? Was it really necessary to try to discover every piece of information? I really wish there was a better way to look down, to walk downwards, instead of just clicking like an inch in front of him. But, I mean, I guess I don't have to do it. It's something just that I feel that I need to do. I feel that I need to extract all the information. I need to just keep sucking and sucking from the teat of information until nothing is left. But why? What's the purpose of doing that? And maybe once we get to our destination, maybe it turns out he's not there anymore, because I don't see him. Coordinates are 36.5 and negative 112. But that is where we are now. I don't see him around. Well, William did say we could ask... What did he say? One question? I mean, after we asked him the one question, then he vanished. I don't know. Maybe do you have to corrupt another save to actually ask him another question? That seems like maybe something that this game would do. It seems like maybe it is. But according to the guide, there are a few questions you can ask. Would the answers be any more substantial than the one we got for Lila? I'm gonna assume no. So maybe in that case, maybe that's everything that we need to do. We have sucked and sucked on the teat of mystery until it is dry and can lactate. No, I'll stop with that metaphor. I'll stop with the metaphor. We've gotten everything that we need to, I think, out of... Who's Lila? A story about a bunch of people who got together to try to make their OCs into reality and actually manifested some sort of ancient spirit who doesn't think a whole lot of humanity. And then William tried to get rid of her, and she did not take kindly to that. So she took over William's body, killed Tanya, killed Martha, and then got arrested by the cops, or maybe framed Big Mike for the murder. Or, hey, maybe she just went to a coffee shop. Remember that ending? She went to a coffee shop and then, like, talked to someone, and that was an ending? Maybe she did that. I thought it was a fun little story. I don't really know. Never really been a big fan of the whole, we're going to do an ARG thing, and there's going to be all kinds of obscure information, and it's going to get all dark and dank, and isn't that awesome? I've never enjoyed that in a game. I always feel like things get worse once it gets to that, because when you get to the ARG stuff, usually the storytelling takes a certain change, and that didn't happen here, I don't think. I think the storytelling has remained fairly consistent throughout the game. ARG information or no. I guess I'm just not that big of a fan of having to access things on the outside to make progress on the inside. For an example of a game that I feel is, I don't know, that I feel like didn't really need the ARG thing. Like, I'm thinking about something like Inscription, where, like, any of the outside elements just made me like it less. Like, I was really into the parts of the game that are in the game, and then once it starts getting into other stuff, I start liking it dramatically less. Like, no, the game's not better once you know that Hitler used to keep a deck of inscription cards in his front pocket. I don't think that makes the story any better. Or another example being, well, I guess this doesn't, I'm not sure. Okay, so I feel like this hasn't actually come to pass yet, but Doki Doki Literature Club, in which some people were saying that the book that one of the characters was reading was actually going to end up being a sequel, in which it turns out it adds it's like the sequel is supposed to be like a framing device for what's happening to the girls in Doki Doki Literature Club. Like some sort of occult organization conducting illegal experiments or something like that. And I thought, man, if that happens, I like this game a lot less. I think this game is a lot worse if that actually comes to pass and there's like a sequel that puts the whole thing in a different framing. Anyway, I hate stuff like that. I hate stuff like that. It's so bad. And yet for some reason, I don't know, there's like a certain subset of fiction enjoyers on the internet who really love it when a story starts to take that sort of direction. Who's Lila doesn't do that, but it does lean into the ARG stuff, and I could imagine that if there was any more of Who's Lila, or if the developer starts to continue it, I can certainly imagine it taking that direction, but I shouldn't judge it for things that actually haven't happened. I should say that I enjoyed Who's Lila. I liked the mood of the game, the tone of the game. I liked working out what was going on, because you start off with a story where you don't know anything at all, except that there's a guy who has trouble making facial expressions. And then, you know, you work out, oh, we're actually not like the good guy here. We're a murderer. And then from there, you play the game a few times to get some context around the murder and get an idea of what was happening. And I think, like, by the time I got a few endings, I had a fair understanding of what was going on. And I don't really feel like the other... like, once we got, like, a third of the endings, I would say. That's probably where I could have stopped. I don't really think fleshing out everything added that much. But I didn't have to. I could have left it alone. I could have done that. And so, just like Detective Yu, I'm left in despair at discovering that maybe I should have stopped earlier. I'm in despair over... No, I'm not in despair over. I'm glad I played the game. I like playing the game. But maybe you don't actually need to 100% the thing. It's not really... I feel like it's not really a game that lends itself well to it. Unless you really like plumbing all of the secrets. Like this thing we're doing? This thing doing this repeatedly to keep talking to William and trying to discover what all the questions are? Because, you know, it's a text parser. So you have to guess, right? Like the guide I was looking at had a few questions that you could enter, but apparently all of the questions are unknown. So there could be other questions aside from the known ones, and I guess you would just have to guess at what maybe you could enter to ask William. I don't know what kind of answers you'd get from him. So, but anyway, I'm going to say that I enjoyed Who's Lila. I'm glad I played it. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you enjoyed murdering Martha over and over? Well, no, I mean, we did that a lot. We did that a whole lot. I hope you enjoyed finally beating up Big Graves. I hope you enjoyed that one time where Big Graves threw us off the roof. Will stares at us, still having trouble making faces. Why didn't she need the glasses anymore? Like at the beginning of the game when you could practice facial expressions, you can open up the medicine cabinet and get the guide to facial expressions, and there's what appears to be a pair of glasses. And you say, I don't need those anymore. Did that ever come up? Why didn't we need the why weren't the glasses needed? Did Will have to wear glasses and then but Lila doesn't? So many mysteries. Maybe I could have asked William that. William, why don't I need the glasses anymore? I wonder if William would have an answer. Well, I wish Will well. I wish you well. Hopefully, if in your own life you feel that someone else's real is on your own personal projector of the soul, hopefully you can find the real that belongs to you and enter your mental projector room and change those reels. Hopefully you can do that. Like Will did. Well, I mean, did Will do? Will stole the reel and then gave it to Lila, and then Lila changed it herself. I mean, I was playing as Lila. I'm not really sure how the metaphor works there. But the game is done.